Good morning. It is currently 11:20. And I didn't just wake up. I kind of like spent the morning with my boyfriend for a little bit, but he just went out. And I figured today I could do like a vlog. I haven't done a vlog in a while. Basically, I just wanted to take you guys with me throughout our day and talk about my car. I know a lot of you have been having questions about how my car is doing, but Crush, he's doing great, but I'll get more into detail later on in the video. But today, basically, our plan is we were just gonna go run a few errands. And then later tonight we were gonna go see the Coraline movie in theaters. We're watching it in 3D. I'm literally so excited. This movie was one of my favorite movies as a kid, but when I was little I never went to go see it when it came out. I just ended up watching it like on a DVD, but I'm super excited to make my inner child happy. But I'm gonna start getting ready. I'm gonna do my hair, my makeup, put on an outfit, but yeah. So this is the outfit I have picked out for the day, which is just a long sleeve, striped long sleeve. I ended up thrifting this, but I'm pretty sure it's from H&M, which is, oh yeah, H&M. So yeah, very good quality, name brand, you know, all that jazz. And then I'm just wearing a plain black pair of black jeans. So, and I honestly, I don't know what shoes I'm gonna wear with it, but we'll figure that out. I have to try to find my tripod because I want to film myself doing my makeup. I don't know where my tripod is. Found it. Okay, so if you guys have not noticed yet, obviously we are in the middle of renovating the house still. Which that's why you see we don't have doors, but it's a process. It's gonna take a while, but I'm just gonna start doing my makeup. And I wasn't planning on filming at all today, but I know that you guys have a lot of questions, so, and I also didn't want to wear any makeup today, but since I'm filming, I'm like, might as well try to look cute, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I just washed my face. I don't know if this is like, I don't even know if you can see me right now, but, and I have my hair up, so now I'm just gonna do my makeup. I'm not gonna do a tutorial or anything right now, but if you want to see a tutorial, then leave a comment down below. But yeah, so I have a couple things to talk about right now. As of recently, I have been feeling so lost and kind of depressed, and honestly, I feel like it's just because of the job I have right now. Like, it was really good. Like, it still has good moments, but I feel like I'm just being overworked, and it's kind of dumb when I say that because I only work part-time and I have 2 days off a week. And I know that other people who work there, they have maybe 1 day off a week and they work full-time. And I can't imagine what they're going through. Honestly, I applaud them because I could never do that. And on this channel, I really want to try to be honest and real. I don't want everything to look like perfect because it's not perfect. So recently I have been overthinking everything. Like, where my head is at right now is I want to quit my job and just do YouTube full-time. That's where I'm at right now. But then I feel like my YouTube isn't popping off as good as I want it to, but at the same time I'm not posting as much as I want to as well because of my job, and I come home after work and all I want to do is rest and be lazy, you know? I don't feel like filming. I just have zero motivation to do anything besides just come home and rest. And YouTube is one thing that I can see myself doing full-time. It's something that I love doing. I love to film. I love to edit my videos. And I like to see people commenting back and like enjoying my videos, because it's like, okay, I'm actually good at something, you know? I'm also kind of overthinking it too, because I don't have that much engagement and I can't get paid for my videos yet. And I'm also feel like I will never get to that point in life, which is like no big deal. But since I want to quit my job and do YouTube full time, like I'm gonna want to make money off of it, you know? It just sucks. And every time I go to work, I'm just so depressed. And it's honestly humiliating sometimes, because a lot of these customers can be so rude for no reason. Like, I'm about to cry just thinking about it. I can't cry because I'm doing my makeup right now, but it can just be a lot. And it's like you're rushing around. Like, we get super busy. It's like you're running around trying to take people's orders, make drinks, make food sometimes. I don't really make the food. I usually just take people's orders and make their drinks and their shakes. But it's just, it can be so much, you know? And people just stare at you and you say, I'll be right with you. And they just stare at you and they look so pissed off. And you smile at them and they don't smile back. Like, don't get me wrong, we do get like a lot of nice customers. It's just the people that are kind of mean, that just really tear you down, and it could be so dehumanizing, because it's like they just don't care about the fact that you're human too, you know? Like, we're not freaking circus monkeys. I don't want to do that forever. Obviously, I plan on getting a new job eventually, because I can't do it anymore. My mental health is number one, you know? And I have done food service for a while now. Like, I want to try to do retail. I know I've heard horror stories about retail, how it's not any better, but I've never done it, and I would like to try something new. You know, maybe I like it, but as of right now, I'm really done with food service. If any of you have worked in food service, you understand how absolutely terrible it could be and tiring. And also, I feel like my days are just so repetitive. Every day is just the same. And obviously that's how it is when you have a job. Like, you know, you wake up, you do your shit, and then you go home. I feel like a robot. It's just boring. I want to try to do YouTube because I'm more of like a creative person. I've never been interested in college. I was never good in school, but the thing that I was good at was always like English and creative things like art, music. And I want to be able to do those things as an actual job. I have very bad ADHD, and I'm very picky with what I would want to do in life. And at some point, I know that my pickiness, I have to get over it basically and just figure out what I want to do and suck it up. With all of those things that I like told myself I really wanted to do, I never stuck with it. And YouTube is one of the things that I've always come back to and always just kind of stuck with. I feel like that's why I should just be a YouTuber full time, because it's just fun. But yeah, I've basically just been in a big flunk. I'm trying not to worry because I know that God has it all planned out for me, and I'm just trying to put everything in his hands. But it's just hard. It's hard just to let it go and let God figure it out for you. But if it's part of his will, then I really hope that YouTube works out for me and I can do it full time, because it's something that I would absolutely love doing, you know? But I feel like he knows me more than I know myself, so. I know a lot of you guys want to know about my car. I realize a lot of you started following me because I own a Beetle, but he's doing great. Crush is thriving. I say there's like some things that could be fixed, like just like small things. For example, I have a button on to like roll down the windows. That button popped off, but it's an easy replacement. The AC works, however, it does take a while for it to cool down depending on how hot it is outside. If it's like in the hundreds, it usually takes about like 10-15 minutes for it to cool down, but I have AC, so that is all I'm grateful for. If it takes forever, then okay, but at least it does eventually cool down, you know. Before I got my license, I recently got in a car crash with Crush. What happened was basically I was at a stop sign and I was wanting to turn left. Yeah, left. And it was backed up traffic. And the lady, I was at the stop sign and the lady ended up stopping and letting me through. And I was like, okay, cool. But there were still cars coming from her left side that I couldn't see. And I was like, oh, okay, she let me through. I figured that there weren't any cars coming, that she knew that it was safe for me to go. I was wrong. The back left tire ended up needing a replacement because the whole axle ended up shifting. I found a repair company thing, I don't know, that was able to replace it for $1,000, which that included axle, like the whole axle. It also covered the alignment of the car. Since the axle had completely like shifted, I had to get a new alignment. So I feel like $1,000 was a pretty good deal. My car was bad. It was really screwed up. It's been so long. So I think it happened about like a year ago. And then I ended up taking my driver's test in October. So it was a pretty fast repair. It was kind of hard to find people who could fix it. And I was stressing out because my parents were like, you are probably gonna have to get a whole new car. Just don't get your hopes up, you know, if you can't find anyone who could fix Crush. And I was praying. I was like, I'm not ready to give up this car because I had just gotten it. But from that car crash, I did learn from my mistake, and I know to never trust people again. So like, even the other day, someone was like letting me through on a busy intersection. I was like, no, you could go ahead. You could go. You don't have to wait for me because I know that it's just safer to take your time and wait instead of just going, you know? And if you can't see, if you're blind, don't go, you know, don't take the risk because it could ultimately result in a car crash. I think the scariest part of the car crash was not knowing how the other person was going to react, you know, because a lot of people nowadays, they can be so mean. I was just worried that the guy was gonna be like cussing me out. Thankfully, my boyfriend was also there with me at the time, because if he wasn't, I would be like, what do I do? What do I do? And he was like, he was guiding me. He was so sweet. He was like, okay, it's okay. Like, we're okay. Everyone's okay. Off to the side of the road. And when I was driving, it felt a lot worse than it was. I feel like we got hit pretty hard. So for the bumper to not fall off and just the wheel, like the axle being bent, the body is pretty sturdy, at least. That was one thing. I also, since it took me so long to get my driver's license, I was so scared. I honestly had this fear of driving and being in a car accident. And with my car, I was like doing those crash test videos to see how they did in the crash test, and the Beatles, they were pretty strong, because with my fear, I was like, I'm not taking any chances with a car that's just gonna crumble during an accident. So yeah, but I feel like basically I'm done. I just gotta do my hair. Also, another reason why I ended up cutting my hair so short was because I used to bleach my hair and dye it. I ended up using box dye after moving in with my dad to fix my hair because it was just so bad, dude. I literally just covered up my mess with black hair dye. And as you know, black hair dye doesn't usually come out no matter how many washes. Basically, you just have to either grow out your hair or just cut it off, and that's what I did. So now it's pretty much my natural hair color. I have virgin hair now, and if I were to go to a place to get my hair professionally colored, it wouldn't be a pain in the butt for them.
These will look good.
Don't mind the bed, I know it's a mess, but this is the fit. The angle is a bit weird, but okay. Also, I forgot to put my nose ring back in. Okay, so now basically I'm just waiting for my boyfriend to get back so we can go ahead and do our thing. But yeah, I'll see you guys when we're together. Bye. Okay, so we are about to go out right now. Later tonight after the movie, I think the movie will end maybe around like maybe around like 6 or 7, but we're gonna go have dinner with some friends around 8 at Olive Garden. But we're really excited because we haven't had Olive Garden in a while, so. Isn't he so cute? All right, we're about to go out right now. Okay, so we just donated. So since we're here, we figured might as well just go in and see what Goodwill has, so. Oh my goodness. I got one skirt because we weren't there for very long. But the skirt's from Romwe, which I'm kind of like upset about. But it's super cute. I'll show you in the car. It gives very whimsy goth vibes. But I figured that since I didn't really order from the website, I'm not really contributing to fast fashion, so I just decided to get it because I didn't find anything else that I really liked, but I'm really excited to style this. And now we're gonna go get food because Edgar is starving, and we wanted to eat before we go watch the movie, so yeah, we'll see you, I guess, at the theaters. Yeah, all right.
Notes about their neighbors in France for 15 more minutes.
And we just ate.
I had to leave. Oh, William said, his eyebrows rising.
We got the icy, got some snacks.
Oh,
dude, that is so cool. It's like right in your face.
this is sushi.
Whoa. Okay, so we just finished the movie. Edgar, how do you feel about it? Do you like it?
I liked it. It was really good.
He's gonna go home and watch theories. What is it, like Coraline theories?
Like how they didn't escape.
Yeah, there's like a theory that like Coraline didn't actually escape and she didn't save everybody. And it's just like an illusion that the other mother set up.
Mine were running.
Yeah, I am.
My face.